precious people, the people of God who loves the Lord. Praise Jesus. Today, I want us to look at the book of Luke and know some facts about this book that Luke wrote. And I want us to begin by who was Luke. Luke is believed to have been one of the first Gentiles who ever wrote the work of the gospel. And Luke was a physician. In short, he was a doctor. And many people think that Luke was a disciple of Jesus in his time. But Luke worked with Apostle Paul at one time. And Luke, the book of Luke, is being written purposely to a man called Theophilus. And Theophilus had been written by other people. He had received the message. And so Luke is writing to him. Through him, he wants the world to know that Jesus is the Savior of the world. And from the book of Luke, you will understand that Luke is a systematic kind of work that was put in place. First, if you read the introduction of the book of Luke, he says that I am writing this because I have done my study, I have done my investigation, and I have decided to write this book from the birth of Jesus and how things were. And the people that have asked, some of them, they are alive, and some of them, they have experienced it. Some of them, they have walked through with Christ himself. And so Luke is writing to this man called Theophilus what he knows about the gospel. And so Luke, in this case, is a man who is writing the work from its genesis and to the ends. And then he goes through the birth of Jesus, and then he comes all the way to his life, to his death and resurrection. And most of the books are of the gospel books are stopping at the resurrection of Jesus. But you see, Luke carries on even up to the book of Acts. So he's the one writing the book of Acts, and then he introduces the work of Paul. So he's the one who is also taking the work even from now when Jesus ascends to heaven. And from there, how the gospel began to spread. So Luke plays a very important role in spreading the gospel about Jesus being the Savior, the Messiah of the world, and assurance of the gospel. Now you know something about the book.